heartiest welcome once again to Global Talk Show by Business Power Academy, Netherlands. And today, from India, we have an amazing global business entrepreneur that he is going to tell his own amazing story. And this show, particular this episode, is going to enlighten everybody's life with the positive blessings, with the positive message. So I'm so super excited to host this show. And my eminent guest from India is none other than Subho Pati Sanyal. Welcome, Mr. Subho, to our show, and it's been a great pleasure hosting you.
Thank you so much, Supriya. Thank you so much for having me. It's very humbling. It's very honorable. Thanks to you and thanks to Victoria for having me over on this show.
Well, before we take this show on, I would love to request my all global audience who are watching this live and who will be watching this video later on that this episode is focusing on all the aspects of life, whether it is your inspiring journey, motivational journey, or you can say lot of wisdom of nuggets about business, about students' life, about campus to corporate. So never ever miss this golden opportunity. So stay tuned on. And my first question to Shubhoji with you, kindly enlighten the world with your inspiring journey. And we all are waiting to hear from you.
Well, I was born in a normal Indian Hindu family, and which was very broad-minded. I had my own personal seeking from my childhood, which ultimately led me to a certain direction of life, which I'm living right now. And I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I never knew the word entrepreneur, perhaps, but initially I started my career in 1990, and it's been 33 years now. I've been professionally engaged, and gradually I realized that I always my career always bent towards entrepreneurship. Having said that, the most important thing that has happened in my life is Sahaji Yoga. If you have noticed my LinkedIn profile, that is the first thing that comes, in my profile statement, that I'm a Sahaji Yogi, and then the rest of the things that perhaps I assume I am, or the world assumes that I am. The truth, of course, the world knows better. Now, that has been very inspiring for me because that has given a very positive direction in my life. And when I say talk about positive direction, I say I have learned to actualize a lot of things. Uh, Life is the meaning of life lies in actualization, be it business, be it studies, be it doing a job, or be it a relationship or whatever it is. There are a lot of theories about life, but the life is all about actualization. So the true meaning of life is when we live those theories, and we get our set of results, sometimes which are pleasant, which are not pleasant. So Sahaji Yoga has taught me actualization. And the second most important thing that I have learned is not just doing the right things, but also doing them right. So that has been my kind of journey. I started my career in the accounts and finance field, where I was around for 7 years, and then I spent the later part of my career when I shifted on to sales. Uh, and I gradually, because at that point of time, in those days, those were not the days of computers, and especially in India, not the days of computers or mobile phones, or there was not so much of networking. So sales was very generalized. So, and gradually down the career, I specialized. Into the sales domain, which kind of narrowed down. Uh, I narrowed down certain of my specializations. Operations came into the picture when finally global service, business service took shape, and which office sales is a major, very inherent component. And then, you know, with the periphery of the outsourcing, nearshoring, offshoring business, my career shaped into that area, and that's where finally, my entrepreneurship journey also started. And that is where we stand. That is where I stand right now.
Shubho, this journey which you have enlightened everyone with us on the Global Talk Show platform, I must say that today we see you and you are a global business entrepreneur from India. And we are so proud of you, Shubho, for your incredible work. And this journey, I must say, without Shehez Yoga, which you said, a meditation, we can't achieve this greater height of success which you had achieved in at this plethora of success. And I wish you all the best for your greater height of success, more and more success on your way. And I must say, a great, great hats off to you for your inspiring journey. And the most important thing is, you are touching millions of lives today by your incredible potential. Thank you so
Thank you.
much for this
Very humbling.
great, inspiring journey. Well, Shubha, where you are today, because whenever I see social media, especially LinkedIn, I found your post on the first or your business consultancy service on the first. And I'm sure coming over to this level of success, you must have faced challenges in your life, which I always say, great buddies in your life, which always motivates you. So, in your life, what kind of challenges you had faced, and how did you overcome those challenges? So, it will be loveliest and so inspiring for my all global audience to know that.
Honestly, Supriya, that's a very interesting question that you asked me. In my entire career, primarily I have faced two specific challenges. The first challenge was me myself, uh, being ready to evolve into the space where I would be deserving of, I won't say deserving of success, but deserving of embracing success. So that was the main challenge. Um, Before Sahaji Yoga, I was just one of those individuals who was laden with a lot of, a lot of thinking, a lot of thought processes, which I thought was right. I had my own set of arrogance, my own set of ego for whatever little, achievements in terms of education or learning or whatever it is. And as my career started, that was the first challenge. Now I realize, and which is important, and I want to share this with everyone, especially for all the young kids who are just stepping into their career. Uh, in career, in life, the biggest challenge is our own selves. So I had to overcome that challenge. And second is, I belong to a generation who had who had a very strong transition of environment. I belong to a very, very non-tech environment. And starting from 1990 to 2023, uh, as a generation in my age group, in the mid 50s, we had to transition very, very sharply into the tech environment. Our education was not exposed to tech quite naturally because we didn't have that environment. We had to adapt through learning a lot, and that was one of the major challenges. Second is in this the second aspect of the challenge. While I had tried my best to take care of the first one, and Sahaja Yoga definitely helped me overcome the first challenge. Uh, you know, uh, Pragmatically and very, very effectively. I The second part I would say is that adaptation was a major challenge. uh, I had to invest a lot into knowledge, into learning, and I realized that it's just not about browsing and learning. It's about serious, in-depth knowledge. If I have to put a claw in a domain, of my professional manifestation, I have to uh, have deep knowledge about that domain. So automatically what happened is specialization shaped in, because you cannot know everything in this world, and neither are you supposed to know everything in this world. So specialization shaped in, I started specializing in go to market strategies and customer success, and in the outsourcing periphery, or uh, and then subsequently, the second most important thing that this transition had gifted me was my openness to collaboration, and which taught me, because I was a person who didn't know everything, and in front of me were opportunities which were within my reach, but probably not within the reach of my expertise. And so I embraced collaboration, for which helped me a lot in embracing a lot of opportunities and successfully in cashing those opportunities along with my associates, friends, colleagues, and whoever I've come across the way. And there are few things, and another a very specific challenge that I again faced is networking in the digital age. We had to teach ourselves a lot. I personally had to teach myself a lot. Uh, as I grew up, I saw a radio in my house, and today's toddlers, they have iPads and tabs and mobile phones in their hands. So you can well understand. So I had to befriend the digital media. I had to start trusting it. I had to understand how to interact with it, and I had to keep in pace with the other people, the other young, very smart people, because um, I know even till today I'm not the smartest person in the room, and so I let go of that inhibition, that, and I accepted that I'm not the smartest person, and I learned a lot from people around me, uh, people who I observed a lot. My observation taught me a lot, how people go about digital media, how people go about social media, how people go about professional media. If there is a content, what is the psychology behind that content? Why is that person trying to say this? What is the outcome of that content? And this is how I that was a major challenge, definitely a major challenge. And then when I stand today and think about it, yes, it was a very, very challenging year, but yes, all the way it was learning. So it's always great.
Subho, I will say only one thing when I am listening your challenges. And the most beautiful thing and the most, you can say, an honest answer which you had given is you can challenge only to yourself. This is very, very correct. And yes, the way you had told, narrated about your challenges in such a lucid manner, that's really great. How do you cope up your challenges? There are two options, either in a positive way or either in a negative way. It's all about your choice. And I must say, these challenges have taught you a way of learning, a new way of learning. As you said about digitalization, you had one radio, and now you're just updating yourself with the latest technology. So I must say, this is so, so inspiring. And my global audience who are watching this show live, they are getting a lot of inspiration, Shubho, from your life, and they're going to implement the same footsteps in their life too, making them the best version of themselves. So thank you so much for this great answer. Well, moving to this beautiful course of Global Talk Show with Subho, Pati, Sanyal. Now this is the time where we will discuss about Subho's business, what type of consultancy firm he has, and how, as a global audience, we can leverage from this great business. So Subho, I pass the dice on your court. Kindly lighten.
Okay. See, basically, our company is engaged into global business services, and which primarily deals with outsourcing. And that is twofold. One is we are first hand in offering the solutions, and the second part is we offer consulting solutions in terms of starting from startup to existing operations, including business rehabilitation. Having said that, in this personally my sphere, because we have a lot of people working in the company, I specialize in the aspect of sales and customer success, wherein customer success is a major component of the outsourcing shared service industry. And we have learned to adapt to a new form of business as well, and we have opened up ourselves to that domain as well, which is the software as a service domain. And we offer customer success, consulting on customer success with them. And of course, we are very strongly invested with startups. I personally am a mentor with MARC, the Ministry of Commerce and Industries Government of India initiative for startups in India. I am a part of the Vardhani group as a mentor, and there are many other international platforms, 10, 11 platforms that I consult for startups, and also my core areas of sales and customer success. And my personal investment is very strong in the startup ecosystem, because I get inspired working with startups, and I love the idea of growing something. I love the idea of seeding something, making it grow, and I believe that the best learning is when you see something grow or when you help something grow. So uh, I always say I'm always a learner. That is one constant that has been throughout my life, and I pray that it remains with me. The day I go to the grave. So learning has been a very important component, because again, when you are the least smart person in the room, you have only one option, and that is to learn. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Kids today, businesses today, it's amazing. I mean, and coming to our business, there are very critical areas that we address for startups, which is go-to-market strategies. Also with existing business for their new product launches, getting a grasp of the market, finding the right niche to enter the market, we consult there. And of course, customer success.
Awesome.
I call them, I call them dollar fairies,
Yeah.
uh, referring to one of my books that I had written, that I had authored, The Glance of the Dollar Fairy. Customers are dollar fairies, and it's the entire matrix of business is completely centered around this particular dollar fairy. And so customer success is a very, very strong and inherent part of business. And we go very deep. We go very deep as a business into consulting or creating structures for customer success. And when I talk about structures, it's just not a blanket roadmap, or it's not a blanket uh, matrix that we create for businesses, but it's looking at a business need. It's I believe with strategies as a business. Also at Nistula, we believe that when it comes to strategies, it is important to first recognize the business, second understand the business, third understand the business needs, fourth understand what the business demands, and fifth, what the business can offer. So understanding these things, we create the solutions, we devise solutions, and we offer solutions to. And till now we have catered to over 170 plus clients across 18 countries globally. And
Great.
that is how that is how we offer ourselves. We invest ourselves into offering solutions.
So here, Subho, I will just request or tell not to miss this golden opportunity connecting with Nishtula, what Subho has described about his business. So if you are a startup company or a startup business or entrepreneur, don't get scared because every first step leads towards success. And when we have a business entrepreneur like Shubho, because he's an expert in his niche area, so feel free to contact him and he will guide your business, your way, and your firm on the path of success, which even you had never ever imagined in your life. So, no delay, without any pause, just contact him and just take your journey on. And also, global audience, I would love to tell you that Shubho has written great books also. He's a great author also. So, Shubho, kindly enlighten about your books also so that people can leverage from your knowledge too.
Uh, so I don't know how, but I've authored 5 books. The first book, which is of the Springs, it's a collection of poems. The second, it was titled Parva Scriptures. It's a collection of 50 micro stories with illustrations. Micro stories means the stories are probably a sentence, and it has the complete crux of the story in itself in those 4 5 for probably 10 or 12 words, and there's an illustration to kind of help readers relate to what the story is about, and it's all about life's experiences, and it's all about solving problems. For us, I have always believed that
And my
problems.
global audience would love to go through your book, Shubho, and trust me, they are going to leverage a lot of knowledge and also a lot of inspiration that we can say. So let's soar high and let's keep shining among each other and motivating the way you are doing, the way you're doing selflessly for the society. So keep doing that. And this is really, really great to know about your work. Awesome one. Well, now, this is the time where we all are excited to know what are Shubho's plan, what are Shubho's dreams, what is his mission and vision. So, Shubho, without any delay, this also you disclose.
Okay. So, as a business, our immediate vision is to expand more into the outsourcing domain, and not in not in the orthodox way. And I mean, I can't explain the vision in in the next 5 minutes, but in short, it's basically expanding to primarily the European region, to 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 create more solutions, to create dynamic matrices in the domain of outsourcing. Second is, as a business, we are looking at broad basing our infrastructure in Southeast Asia, primarily Philippines. We have an office in Philippines, and we are planning on consolidating that infrastructure to a larger scale, to supplement the outsourcing vision that we have, the global outsourcing vision that we have. Having said that, personally, my vision that has been, and for the last 26 years, I have tried my best to be in touch with people, been in touch with thousands of wherever I've gone, in terms of expressing Sahaja Yoga to people, and I would keep doing that. That's a way of life, of improving life, quality of life. And with Sahaja Yoga, I can say one thing. There is always a road, that goes ahead and goes up, and everybody is deserving of that. Everybody can be on that road. It's just that one has to recognize, forget whatever wrong has happened in life. And this is something interesting I want to say, that the problem is, there are a lot of times a lot of people that I've done a lot of sessions on stress management, depression management and stuff, and I've noticed that people spend a lot of time in guilt. Sorry. People spend a lot of time in guilt, and interestingly, those of you who believe in God, who are watching this, God forgives us very easily. The problem is we don't forgive ourselves. So that is one side. And the second side is, the second type of problems that as people we face is, we do something wrong and then say, okay, I accept I've done something wrong. And then, so what? And then our lives go out of gear. So in the first case, God has already forgiven us. So we just have to, collect all the guilt that we have, forgive ourselves for that, and get going. And for the second people, who thinks that, yes, I'm bad. So yes, I've done something wrong. So what? If you have done something wrong, fine, correct it, go ahead. And doing that is just a matter of choice. It's just a moment. Just sit, decide, okay, I'm going to forgive myself. I'm going to go on with life. And or if I accept, I know what I've done wrong. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to live a good life. And for that, of course, people can get in touch with me. I will share the meditation, which is very simple. Sahaja Yoga is free of cost for life. And it's very simple. People can do it 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening, and it will change their lives, make them look at life differently. And and this and one thing I definitely want to say is, the truth is solution, problem is an illusion. Problem is an illusion, and solution is the truth. And it is the truth is what that pervades, and that is all pervading. And so solution is there. If there is a
Awesome.
problem,
This
an
is
illusion.
Shiva, your every answer is a powerful message to the global audience. But still, I will say this answer really touched everybody's lives. And here, once again, I would love to connect with my global audience. Yes, for the great meditation which Subho is conducting, I must recommend everyone, besides a consulting business or beside a meditation or besides his coaching programs, which are so greatly systematically formulated. I must recommend everyone to go through it, and please kindly join his courses because these courses are super amazing. And wow, the meditation is just mind blowing. So kindly I must recommend, highly recommend Shubho's courses and his business to everyone who all are watching live and who will be watching this video later on. Well, Shubho, before I say goodbye to you and to my global lovely audiences, please, please, please kindly enlighten once again your powerful message to global audience. Yeah.
I would always say, from my own life experience, believe in yourself. You are a powerhouse. No matter what situation you are in, personally, I have been through the worst situations a human being can face, and I'm saying from that. I'm not saying from with a diamond spoon in my mouth. I'm not giving a discourse, but I have been through situations. I've been through horrible situations. I pray no human being faces those situations, and I'm telling, and I'm saying this from there. Believe in yourself. uh, Look ahead of your problem. If there is a problem in life, look ahead of it. Take the best of yourself. Catch that person by the hand. That best in you knew. Embrace that person. Take him by the hand and walk that step ahead. Success is inevitable, and there is no excuse. There is no excuse for failure. There is no excuse for failure, but there definitely is every reason, every logic for success.
Wow. This is called a power packed. And trust me, Shubho, you have recharged. You can say you have recharged everyone who are watching this show, even me, with your positivity. And yes, your message will always, always flow across the globe. That is, never give up and believe in yourself. So thank you so much once again for coming to our show and enlightening this beautiful evening in India or afternoon or morning across the globe, and of course, touching everyone's life once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Supriya, and thank you for having me. And it's very humbling and honorable experience. And just want to add, if anybody was interested in the meditation, they can go to SAHAJAYOGA sahajayoga.org. and they will find everything on the website. It's completely free of cost. Enjoy your life, and I wish everybody a great life ahead, a wonderful experience, and everything is good ahead. So let's
Thank you
end on.
so. Wow.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you so much, my global audience. How can I forget you? So keep loving us the way you're doing. Keep cherishing us. Keep motivating us. Keep inspiring us. Stay happy. Hail and Bye bye for now.